Hey guys, what's going on? It's YoAnty, and welcome to my 2014 Top 10 Sneaker Collection video. Please hit that thumbs up button if you enjoy this video. If you're new here, welcome. Feel free to subscribe. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter. All those links are in the description. Check out my website, YoAnty.com, and all that good stuff. So here we go. Let's do it. Top 10 sneakers, and what bugs me is it's really hard to do a top 10 collection because I really love every sneaker that I either bought or got sent to me this year. However, I had to narrow it down to 10, and some there's specific reason, some there isn't. Sometimes, you know, when you just really like a kick and you're like, I don't know, I just love it, whatever. On some of my shoes, there doesn't always have to be history or a story behind it. If I just like a shoe, then I like it. So let's go ahead and get right into it. At number 10, we have the Ronnie Fieg Asics collaboration. These are the Coves. Just a beautiful color on this shoe. I'm a big fan of teal and aquas and blues like that. And then when you get the nice, nubucks and suedes, and the comfort on the Gel Light 5 is just awesome. I love the way your foot just kind of slips right in. These came in at number 10. Just a really beautiful looking shoe and an awesome summertime shoe. At number 9, we have the Jordan 3 Sport Blues. I really, really love this shoe. I'm a big fan of black Jordans, especially like a black cement 3 type looking Jordan. So when you combo the black upper with the elephant cement print, whatever you want to call it, and then the hits of blue, to me it's an instant classic. I love it. I do wish the tongue was leather. I do wish the outsole was a solid color. I wish it wasn't translucent. Other than that, just a solid Jordan retro that dropped this year. At number 8, we have the Saucony Sea and Sand. This is a collaboration with Anteater, a really, I think, underrated sneaker this year, especially if you're a big Saucony or runner guy. These were hard to get to. Luckily, a friend of mine on Instagram hit me up and was able to hook me up with these for retail plus shipping, because other than that, I had trouble trying to get them. It obviously represents sea being the ocean blue, and then sand. I just think that's such a cool looking, I don't know, just the contrast, I'm a big summer guy, ocean guy, so, look at the outsole. Just kind of looks like sand. I just thought it was a really cool collaboration. Anteater, they're in, I think, Russia, maybe. I think that's where they're originally based out of, and I know it's kind of ties into beaches over there. Just overall, I thought it was a really great collaboration. Clean, simple colorway, but that's one of the best parts about it. And then you've obviously got very nice hits of buttery suede on the toe box. At number 7, we have the Adidas ZX Flux monochrome multicolor prism. This is one of those shoes where I'm like, I don't have any hit. The ZX Flux is a new model, killer model, really awesome. But like, I don't have any rhyme or reason. Just the fact that it looks really frigging awesome. You know what I mean? Like when these dropped, I missed out, and then they dropped them again, and I was like, I need these. And I've really toned down on some of the really loud kicks. Like I used to be really into like the loud LeBrons and stuff, and I've kind of toned down on that. But this is one of those loud shoes where I don't even care. Like this is a shoe that deserves to be loud. It just works. That multicolored prism, it looks really cool from far away, and then once you look at it up close, you're like, whoa! It just something about it. There's no the ZX Flux. I think it's a combo of an awesome new model from Adidas, a really cool looking colorway, and just created just one of those shoes where I'm like, these are sick. Like if you wear these with like black joggers and a black hoodie, like I just think that looks dope. And I really actually like the white laces on these as well. So I got this in at number 7. At number 6, I have the Air Force One Mid in the flax or wheat colorway, whatever you want to call it. I just know that this is, I'll tell you why this is a badass shoe. Because my mom likes it, okay? Like for instance, my mom's used to me walking in and wearing like wacky shoes, and she's like, what are those? What are those? Oh, those are crazy. But I went over to my parents' house and I had these on. My mom's like, ooh, I really like those. I'm like, you like these? And she's like, yeah. And because she's more of like, she likes the J. Crew look, like New Balance sneakers, and more of a, she likes when I go for more of a preppy look. However, these, and what she liked about them is they looked like boots. They looked like Timberlands, which is just a classic look. Whenever you have an all wheat looking color shoe, it does remind you of some Timbs. So she really liked the look of it. So when your mom thinks a shoe is badass, then you know it's badass. It's the same thing. If your girlfriend likes a shoe, you're like, okay, I'm working with this. But the overall execution on this shoe was just killer. The quality, the materials, the fact that it was on a mid, you know, that mid strap is just badass. Just an awesome shoe that was well executed. Love it. At number 5, honestly one of my most worn sneakers of 2014 was the AirTech Challenge 2. I also have the Turbo Greens, which I also love, but you cannot mess around with this Hot Lava colorway. If you're a big fan of retro sneakers, throwback sneakers, whatever you want to call them, the AirTech Challenge 2 is a must. You know, I'm a big fan of air units and sneakers, so obviously like Jordan 3s, 4s, 5s, 6s. I love that retro look, and these just scream, you know, everything that's right with retros. They just really killed it on this one. You know, quality materials, they're fine, you know, but I didn't buy these for the quality materials. I bought it just like I buy Jordan Retros. I buy them for the nostalgia and, you know, obviously Agassi. Who doesn't love that era? At number 4, I have the collaboration between Premier and Saucony. These are the Life on Mars on the Shadow 6000. Just an incredible release. If you were following this release at all, then you know that like in Premier shop, people dressed up in like spacesuits. They went bananas with the whole theme. Like they had passports to Mars. They had a plane ticket to Mars that came with it. These shoes come with like a Mars like bag. Like everything. It was by far the best executed sneaker slash release slash theme, whatever you want to call it. Came with the Premier sticker. Like Premier went all out. If you had followed it, you saw in the morning of, like everything about the release was awesome. They also had a red pair too, which I kind of wanted, but I think this pair is better. Amazing suede, buttery, red, gray, black. You know, there's little speckles, and just everything about it was really cool. I actually did a video, and then you've got the retro runner there. I did a video on these. It was called My Trip to Mars. I'm going to post a link in the description if you want to check that out. I really like the way it came out. Also, I'm going to post links to shoes. I'm going to post links to all the unboxings of these sneakers, and also links if any of these are still available for you to still buy. But Life on Mars, killer. At number 3, the Air Jordan Retro 6 Black Infrared. There's really not too much to say. You know, if you like Jordan Retros, then you obviously know this was a must for pretty much everyone. I'm a big fan of black Jordan models. I'm a big fan of 6s. I really do like 6s. I just love the way they look. The black infrared. I think they did a really killer job on these. I have not worn them yet. I've got to break them out soon. Just, you know, not much else to say other than you already know. At number 2, here we go. We're getting close. Only 2 left. And I thought about, this was close for number 1 to me. This was close to number 1 because this is one of those shoes where I just say, I don't care what anyone says, anyone thinks. That shoe's incredible. I love it. Here we go. Boom. The Ronnie Fieg New Balance Central Parks. If you know anything about me, if you've been watching me at all, I'm obsessed with the color maroon. I love maroon sneakers. I have other maroon New Balances. I have maroon Roshi runs. I love the color maroon. I love New Balance. I really like Ronnie Fieg and what he does. I love collaborations. I love nice suedes. It's just a combination of a lot of things. I love the 530 New Balance model as well. But then when you have all these killer details like the insole and you're just gonna throw Central Park on the insole, like that's friggin' sick. And I've already gone over this shoe and talked about how much I love it. I love the rubber patch, the Central Park patch, 530 on the back. There's just a lot of detail. I like the inspiration, the color, the comfort. Like I've already worn these a lot. Oh crap, I can get this back in. I've already worn these like a good amount, and it's just one of those shoes where I'm not even like concerned about getting it beat up. It's just one of those shoes where I know I'm just gonna enjoy it. It's never ever gonna leave my collection, and it just Ronnie Fieg absolutely killed it on these. All right, guys, here we go. At number 1, any guesses? Here we come. The Nike SB Dunk High Diamond Supply Tiffany, Tiff, whatever you want to call it. This is my number 1 sneaker of 2014. When I think back to the Tiffany SB Low, it just reminds me of like way back when I wasn't really buying sneakers, but I always admired people's collections. Like I always admired DJ Ames' collection, and I'd always just kind of like look at the Tiffany's and been like, wow, like I wish one day I could own those. And obviously for the prices they go for, I can't. The fact that Nike SB recognized that we all love that shoe and made it a high, I think that's great recognition to us, the consumer, just like they did with the Concord lows. We all love the Concords, and they made it a low. I think that's awesome, and I love that Nike SB did this. I like highs better than lows. I really do. Like SB highs, I like them better than lows. So like this shoe as a high, I like better than a low. And I know a lot of people will probably go nuts over that because they're like, no, the Tiffany's always a low, it's supposed to be a low. And I know that nothing will touch that shoe, but like I said, I'm a big fan of teals and aquas, that silver swoosh, the crocodile print. These are just awesome. I look at it and I just think like, wow, that's cool, you know, because I think back to the shoe that I've never been able to obtain, and a lot of people couldn't, and the fact that I was able to get these makes it a really special shoe, and it's my number 1 sneaker of the year for many reasons, but just reminds me of everything that sneakers is, you know, when you think back to the original and you think, you know, where sneakers have come. No one ever thought this shoe would ever come out, and it would come out, and it did, and I think that's really awesome, and I think it's because of all of us and how passionate we are about these sneakers. Alright guys, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate everyone that supports me and my channel. It means the world to me that you guys always show love. Leave your top 10 in the comments. I would love to hear what you think, and let me know what you think about mine. Totally open to any comments of you should have done this and you should have done that. I'm going to do some other top 10 videos like steals and underrated kicks, because I have a bunch. I bought like 1 trillion shoes this year, so there's a bunch other I still want to talk about, you know, and look back on some non-2014 pickups and stuff like that. So as always guys, thank you for watching. Hit the thumbs up button if you like this video, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Take care. Peace.